Man, when I tell you this weather is wishy-washy, like this weather is so confusing, baby. I don't know whether to go outside with a coat on or not, because yesterday was definitely hot and today seemed like it's going to get about hot like that again. But last month, no, scratch that. Last week it was damn snowing. Hello everyone, my name is Shaneria. This is Talking Crime. If you are new here, on this channel we do reaction videos and story times. If you like that type of content, don't hesitate to join the family by subscribing, liking, and commenting on this video, and definitely sharing so it can get out to other people. If you are returning, you already know I got enough reaction video for you. And what better way to watch it than to shut up and start the video. So let's get started.
Hey TikTok, so I am about to do story time on how I was dealing with this guy and my car got shot up over 30 times and I got grazed in the head by a bullet and survived. Y'all, if you from my hometown and you know this really happened, everything I'm about to say is facts. I wrote a book and everything about it. I just like bringing awareness. You never know who's in a similar situation, who may have went through something similar and scared to speak out, a traumatic situation. And I also do want to disclose that I'm not going to use anybody's real name. So the names will be make-believe, but the situation will definitely be real. I'll show y'all pictures and everything too. And I also want to disclose that now looking back on it, I'm an older, mature person, and I definitely take full accountability and responsibility for just being young and naive and putting myself in situations that led to me being hurt or just feeling like, oh, that could never happen to me type of thing, and it most definitely did. So we're about to do story time, y'all. Okay, so the guy that I was dealing with at the time, we are going to call him JJ. That's what we're gonna call him. Okay, so I had just got out of at the time it was a 4-year relationship with my BD. Y'all, I'm talking about, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna tell no lies, y'all. I'm finna lay it all out on the table and just be fully transparent with y'all. So like my BD was doing me in, y'all. I'm talking about 4 years of doing me in. Like it was love there, but you know it ain't gonna be a nigga at the end of the day. Oh, my light died. It's alright. But yeah, a nigga gonna be a nigga at the end of the day. So yeah, 4 years him doing me in, y'all, and I ended up getting caught doing something. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I got caught doing something I really didn't have no business doing. Well, I didn't get caught. I basically kind of quote unquote told on myself. So it led to us breaking up. We were staying together at the time. I ended up moving back home with my mom at the time. Me and my son, I only had one child at the time, y'all. This is 2021 when we first broke up. Okay, so cool. You know they always say that nigga after you that nigga you start fooling with after you start talking to your baby daddy be the one. No, I don't know. It might be different for everybody, but in my situation, that was cap. But he was a cool guy. I never went over there with the intentions like, oh, I'm trying to marry you. He was cool. That's the bottom line. Shot was cool. I give JJ that. He was cool. He was cool as hell, actually. Okay, so me and him, we started like I met him at like a block party that they had in my hometown for somebody's birthday. I can't really remember who birthday thing it was, but I was with my friends, and around this time, y'all, I was drinking really heavy. Like a drink was gonna get had, like literally probably every day. Like, I was really drinking bad. I can't drink at all like that now. So yeah, I had ended up meeting him at a block party. He was cool. We had exchanged numbers or whatever. We started texting. I knew of him. Okay, let me say that. I knew of him prior already through mutual friends, but I didn't just know him personally. So we had started texting or whatever like that. He was cool. We ended up linking up really on like some chilling shit. He was cool. I don't know. I was fresh out of a 4-year relationship. I really wasn't looking for no boyfriend. I was very heavy on saying it at the time. Like, baby, I was single and I was exploring my options. What do they call it now? Dating. Like, I'm not exclusive with anybody. I'm exploring all my options, baby. I was having the time. So and at the time I was 21. So I was 21, finna be 22 in a couple months. Okay, so yeah, he was real cool, y'all. I'm talking about, we linked one time. We ended up just started kicking it every day. We kicking it every day. Okay, so I'm from Mississippi, so like I don't know how they portray us on like TikTok. Like we just this Okay, it is. It might to y'all, it might be ghetto. To me, it's not. But I will say, at the time, it was like a lot of street beefs and stuff going on with people like in my age group. I'll say maybe like 20 to 29, 21 to like 28ish. Different hoods and stuff beefing and stuff like this. So I will disclose that I did know all of this. I did know that the guy that I was getting closer with was, you know, back and forth with other people from different hoods, him and people that he were cool with, and I still decided to sit my grown tail up here and be around all of them. I will say that. So like I said earlier in the video, I do take full accountability and responsibility for my role that I played in leading up to these situations. Okay, so yeah, me and him was cool. Was kicking it every day, y'all. We kicking it every day. We kicking it every day. Now, when me and my baby daddy broke up, he made a little comment to me, y'all. He told me like, them niggas, they don't love you. They don't love you out there. I don't know. He was not lying. I give shot it. He wasn't telling no lies. They didn't. They didn't love me out there. The streets did not love me. But at the time, y'all, I'm having a ball. I ain't gonna lie. I'm outside with my homegirls every day. I work a job. My son good. I'm outside having the time. I'm getting drunk every single day. I done got my tax money. I done got me a car. It is on. Do y'all hear me? It's on. Okay, so yeah, but I got my little tax money, got me a new car, y'all. I'm talking about. I'm like, okay, got me. Then this, I done got me a cash car, y'all. So I'm like, I don't gotta pay no note on this, so then I ain't gotta pay number insurance. My son in school, I'm working my job, and I'm getting paid good at my job, y'all. Like, I'm talking about getting paid good. I'm outside. Like, me and my homegirls, we is literally having a ball. Like, I really had no complaints around this time. Okay, so mind you, I'm sitting in my mama's house. My mom don't have no problem with me coming back home. Like, when the situation unfolded with me and my BD, my mom like, you could always come back home. Like, she just was that type of mother. Like, you, some happy, come back home. Like, come back home and figure it out again. She just was that type of mom. Very much grateful that I had that in my life, because everybody don't. So, yeah, I was staying in my mama's house or whatever like that, y'all. And me and JJ, we linking up every day. Like, we see each other every day. I'm out with my friends, still linking up with him every night, every day. Mind y'all, not exclusive. We don't go together. None of this. We just kicking it. I'm making it clear, like, we're just kicking it. That's all this is. Like, you cool, I'm cool. I'm cool with what we got going on, and we're gonna leave it right there on the floor. Like, we're gonna leave it right there. No need to, oh, you my girlfriend, no need for all that. No need for all that. I wasn't into labels, y'all. Like I stated earlier, I had just got out of a 4-year relationship with my BD. And Shawty had did a number on me. Like, for real. He had did a number on me. Good nigga, fucked up ways. Ain't we all, everybody good people got fucked up ways. Like, I can't even be mad at Shawty. But anyway, back to the story at hand. So, yeah, we linking up every day, y'all. I'm talking about linking up every day. I'm taking him to the gambling house. I'm letting him drive my car here and there. I want to say a couple times he might have dropped me off at work, y'all. Like I said, I was 21. Young. For real, like, young. For sure. Like, so don't judge me in the comments. Don't judge me in the comments. You was letting him drop you off at work. Yeah, I ain't no telling what he was doing. It really was never no telling what he was doing. Okay, so yeah, I'm letting him mind y'all. I did say earlier that him and the people he was cool with was beefing with other people, and he's driving my car, dropping me off at work. If I'm in the car with him, I'm allowing him to drive the car if I don't feel like driving, and we're around each other all the time. So of course the people that he's into it with, or his friends are into it with, they're starting to see my car, they're getting a scoop on my car, knowing that, oh, he be in this car so and so. Okay, so I just wanted to give y'all kind of like a backstory before I actually like got straight into it. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know the details leading up to the day of April the 11th, 2021. So what I will say is, it is a true story when they say God give you 3 signs before destruction. Like I told y'all earlier, me and my baby daddy had just broke up. When I got my stuff, me and my son's stuff, when I moved out, I literally did not get everything. Like, I literally got what I could get and was just like, let me go and get up out of here. So I still had stuff to get, and he had one of my no, I want to say I stole his TV. That's what it was. When I took my stuff, I was that mad, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, I had took him back for a lot of stuff. So when I had did what I did and he didn't take me back, it just was like, you know what, let me take something that ain't mine. I took his TV. That's what it was. So he wanted me to bring him his TV back. Like, we finally got on the thing where we could talk or whatever. He like, you know, can I have my TV back? So I had just got my son from school, And he wanted me to bring my son with me. And my mama was like, these 3 signs before destruction, y'all. My mama like, no. My phone had started ringing, but yeah, 3 signs before destruction, y'all. My mom was like, no, you can leave my grandbaby here. He don't gotta go with you. You finna have the TV in the car anyway. So okay, cool. I put the TV in the back of my car. I came to where we was staying at to drop his TV out. He made a comment to me, y'all. But at the time, I'm thinking he just hating. Y'all. He like, I'm starting to see you too much. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When I was with him, y'all, I was put up. I was put the fuck up. You barely seen me outside. So I'm thinking he just hating. He like, I'm starting to see you too much, this and that. You need to chill out. You need to sit down somewhere. Like, stop being seen. You don't always gotta be seen. But like I said, at the time, I thought he was hating because the bad bitch was back outside. Y'all gotta follow me, like, and comment for part 2. Okay, y'all, so part 2 on how I was dealing with this guy, and my car got shot up over 30 times, and I got grazed by a bullet in the head and survived. I didn't think y'all was finna be rushing me in the comments. Y'all, I got 2 kids. Y'all gotta give me a little minute. Okay, but anyway, so what I left out on the last one, I told y'all, you get 3 signs before destruction. It is true, y'all. Like, literally 3 signs. So the only things I left out on my first part was, y'all, like, a week before that, my mama had, like, talked to me. Like, I be praying for all my kids, but I've been praying extra hard from you. Like, the company you keep and the people you around, they not for you. Like, I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize, but I've been praying extra hard for you. She was telling me, like, you don't understand how busy the devil truly is. Like, I ain't going to lie, y'all. I grew up in a church house. My uncle, a preacher, praise team, usher, praise dance, all that. I did all that in church every holiday, every Sunday, Bible study. I did all that. So I definitely know God. I do. You know, I made my own way, like, you know, kind of got away from him. I'm getting back closer. But I say all that to say I understood what she was saying, but at the time, I'm young, y'all. Like I said, at the time, I feel like I was naive. It was really going over my head. So that was technically my first warning. Like I told y'all in the last video, my second one was my baby daddy when he was like, I'm seeing you too much on the scene. Like, chill out, go get put back up how you used to be. I'm thinking he was just hating on me, y'all, but he wasn't. I ain't gonna hold y'all, he was not hating on me. He definitely was trying to tell me, mind y'all, I told y'all I was dropping off his TV that I had took. And my mama, I wanted to take my son so he could see his daddy too. My mama like, nah, just let him stay here. Like, she was adamant about, no, he's staying here with his grandma. He don't gotta ride with you. And I'm just like, she must know something. I don't know what's something. Like, she like, he don't gotta ride with you. He can stay here with me. I guess she must just had a bad feeling. They say a mother always knows. She definitely knew. So I put the TV in the car, y'all. Like I say, at this time, I'm still, months that went by since me and my baby daddy broke up. I'm getting closer with JJ or whatever like that. We kicking it every day, like I told y'all, or whatever like that. So this particular day when I drop off the TV or whatever, I'm listening to what my BD gotta say, and I'm leaving. Mind y'all, earlier that day, I'm with JJ all that day. Like, I'm with him all that day. I'm with him and I'm with his homeboy. We're gonna call his homeboy Big Fish. We're gonna call his homeboy Big Fish. Now, Big Fish, he really is in the streets. Like, he's outside. Like, remember earlier in the story, y'all, I was telling y'all that it's people from different hoods that be in tour with other people from other hoods. He was one of those ones, for real. So earlier that day, he was in my car as well. So y'all, I'm about to tell y'all exactly what kind of car I had. I had a 2012 black Nissan Sentra, y'all. I had really just got my car a couple months ago. I don't even think I had the car a full, it was probably like 2-3 months since I had my car now. But yeah, like, I was with them earlier that day before I even went to drop the TV off. We was with each other all that day. Big Fish was in the car as well. Okay, so I had dropped them off to go gamble. When I dropped them off to go gamble, I went and got, my cousin was in the car with me, y'all. 3 warnings before destruction. My cousin was in the car with me. She actually supposed to stay in the car with me. I went and picked my son up from school, and she was just like, you know what, just drop me off. She must have had a feeling too, y'all. I'm steady ignoring all the red flags, all the signs that God putting out there with me. Mind y'all, she had been with me all that day, even when I was with JJ and when Big Fish was in the car. She was with me all that day. All 3 of us just kicking it, busting blocks, taking them here, taking them there. We chilling. At the time, I was smoking weed, getting high, this and that, y'all. So, okay, cool. My cousin, like, after I went to pick my son up, she like, drop me off at the house. I'm like, dang, I thought you were going to kick with me. I'm steady ignoring the signs, y'all. I'm talking about God put them dead in my face. I'm steady ignoring them. Okay, boom, I drop my cousin out. Okay, go pick up my son, go get the TV. Like I told y'all, drop the TV out. My BD say what he got to say. So now I'm headed back to go pick JJ up from the gambling house. Like I said, y'all, I'm from Mississippi, so they got a little spot where they gamble at, where they used to. I don't think they do it no more. So how the street is downtown. how the street is, y'all. It's a one way. So I'm on the way over there, y'all. I got my music blasting. I'm not thinking too much of really nothing, honestly. Like I said, fresh out of a 4-year relationship, young, wild, and exactly free. I don't have no man, but I'm kicking it with JJ because he cool, like I said. I don't have a man though. I'm dating. That's what I'm doing. I'm dating. Okay, so cool, boom. I pull up on the street. I come the back way because it's the one way. I pull straight up. It's a line of cars on the block. The little house they gambling, you know, it's a lot of people there, so the cars is full, y'all. Okay, cool. When I pull up, no car behind me. So as I'm sitting there waiting, I'm texting JJ like, I'm outside. Okay, here I come. Time, I think like 5-10 minutes went by. He ain't came out yet, so now I'm getting irritated because I really don't like waiting on people. Okay, cool. A car pulled behind me, y'all. I remember like it was yesterday. Like as I'm telling y'all this story, I am literally seeing it in my head. Like it's like I'm reliving it in my head. Okay, so a gray Honda pull up behind me. I don't think too much of y'all because like I say, everybody be at the gambling house. The car pull up behind me. Okay, I don't think none of it first when they first pull up. But JJ still ain't walked outside yet. So I'm just looking at my rearview mirror at the car behind me. Nobody never got out the car. Okay, so now I'm checking my surroundings now. Like I'm looking around. I'm like, so now I'm in my head like, they pulled behind me. They never got out. Okay, cool. So he still like came out. So I'm texting him, calling him, bro, come on, or whatever like that. Okay, cool. He still ain't walked outside yet, y'all. So now I'm really irritated. I'm really ready to pull off. I should have went my first mind, but I didn't. Like I said, I was ignoring red flags and going against what I knew I probably shouldn't even been doing. Had no business eating on this side of town. These ain't even my people. So he still ain't walked outside. So I'm in the midst of I'm steady looking. Nobody never got a car. Nobody never went to the car or nothing. The car just pulled behind me. So I'm like, okay. So when he walked outside, I was like, JJ, you know, normally he'll drive sometimes too. I don't feel like driving, you drive. I was like, that car had just pulled behind me. Then nobody never get out the car with it like that. So he ain't thinking much of it, but I'm on point. Like I don't even be and stuff like that, but I just pay attention to my surroundings. So I'm like, that car pulled behind me, nobody never get out. He like, oh, they probably pulling up to get somebody, but nobody never walked to the car. Y'all know I sat out there about 35 minutes waiting on him to walk outside. Nobody never walked outside to the car. So like I say, the street that I was on is a one-way street. You only can come up it. Okay, I come up and when you get to the stop sign, I got to the, mind y'all, he did not want to drive. And that instantly pissed me off too, because like any other time you want to drive, definitely not saying that it's his fault, but he just was on some shit like, okay, well you ain't finna do nothing but drop me off. Like it don't make no point in me driving myself to my house for you to get in the car and then drive yourself home. Okay, cool. So I drove, y'all. Like I stated in the last video, the street downtown, I cannot remember the exact name of the street that I was on, but it was a one-way. So when I pulled up, like my car is facing this way, the houses are on this side, so I'm facing this way because it's a one way. So after I come out, I'm coming up on the stop sign, I bust that left because you couldn't go to the right because this street was a one way as well. I can't remember the name of the street, y'all. If it comes to my mind, I will tell y'all in a later video. So I bust the left and it's a light right there. As soon as you bust up, when you come down a little bit and get to the light, I bust another left when it turned green. Come through another light. After you come through that next light, you coming over the bridge. If you from Mississippi, my part of Mississippi, then y'all know I'm talking about that bridge with Fortification and Bailey. When you come over that bridge, and when you come over that bridge, the gas station to your right side, I can't remember the little spot that used to be in that little plaza right there. They still be eating at it. The tie shop right here if you bust right at the light. So y'all, when I got to that light, let me turn this way because I really want y'all to understand what I mean. I want y'all to feel like y'all at the scene with me. Okay, so when I got to that light, y'all, my light was green. I was finna get ready to go through the light, but the car going straight across, it's a four-way. It's a four-way. The car that's going straight across ran they light, and I ended up slamming on my brakes, and by this time my light was red, so I ended up getting caught at the light. Okay, so I really am not thinking too much of it at this exact moment or whatever like that. I'm not thinking, okay, like I done calm down, like I ain't thinking about the car because the car ain't nowhere near or whatever like that. Okay, cool. Maybe I just tripping or overreacting or whatever like that. So we get to the light. Soon the light turn red, a car, you know me, I'm just, excuse me, I pay attention to my surroundings regardless. So I'm just looking out my window or whatever like that. He got his head down in his phone. So I'm seeing a car come over the bridge, but I ain't thinking none of it. It's broad daylight. It's not dark or nothing like that outside, y'all. I meant to tell y'all that it's broad daylight outside. So the car come over the bridge. I'm not paying attention to the car or nothing like that. When the car come over the bridge, I so happen to look out my right side. But before I say that, hold on, y'all. because I don't know if y'all heard in my last video. So I had a 2012 Nissan Sentra, y'all. My car was 5% tint all the way around that bitch. My front window, my back window, and all four. My whole car was 5% tint. You couldn't see in my car if you wanted to, literally. Okay, so a car pull up to the light. I look out the, like, I wear glasses. If you wear glasses, you understand what I mean. I could be looking straight, but I could still see. Like, see how I'm looking at the camera, I still see out the corner of my eye. So I'm looking straight ahead, waiting on the light to change, and I see the car. The same car that was just behind me, y'all. But I ain't, okay, the car don't do nothing. We sitting there like 5 seconds. And all I remember was them rolling the window down and just hearing gunshots. Like, I'm talking about, like, I ain't talking about like no little gunshots. I seen them drop their windows and just boom, 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 boom. Like, y'all, it, like, I, like, this no exaggeration, like I'm telling y'all, like, as I'm retelling it, I'm literally seeing it in my head, like, all you heard was them boom, 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 boom. It was like they was like, you literally could tell that they was trying to spank something. Like, they were trying to get something gone for real. So what I do remember is, like, when they first shot, like I say, my car was real 5% tint, y'all. And what's so crazy, that and God is what saved my life. Because the first shot that they lit off, my whole passenger, mind you, I was driving, my whole passenger seat window popped out. The whole window, like the tint and everything. When that first bullet came through, I remember seeing my whole window come inside my car. The whole window inside the car on my seat. They steady shooting. So at this point, my head didn't drop down, but my body cannot move. Like, y'all, I promise, I was in that car praying. Like, I was talking to myself. I was like, hey, get up. I was like, what you doing? Get up. Like, y'all, was trying to make my body move. Like, I'm like, what you doing? You got a son. Like, girl, get up and run. Get up and run. But it was like so I guess people would say, like, my body was in shock. Or I guess that's what it is. Like, I could not make my body move, y'all. Like, I could not make my body move. Like, my head was on the steering wheel down just like this. Like, I don't even think I was moving at all. Like, JJ, after further along or whatever, like, they was like, I thought you was dead. Like, you wouldn't move. He ended up, mind y'all, they is still shooting. Still shooting while my head down. And they ended up busting the right. We right here at the light because I was in a straight lane. So they beside me. They ended up busting the right. When they busted the right, he pushed me. No, he was like, I think he said something like, get the fuck out the car or go run or something like that. And he pushed me. So when he pushed me at this moment, okay, now I'm back to realization. Like, bitch, this car just got shot up. Okay, so when he pushed me, he like, you run that way, I'ma run this way. Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking the car gone, y'all. When he got out on feet, I'm about to get ready to run to the store. Like I say, I was in a straight lane. The store is right here to the right. Okay, my car is in the middle of the thing. I never put my car in park. The way they shot it up, it could not move. Like, they had to tow my car from the scene. So he was like, I'm gonna go this way, you go this way. I remember him saying that. He jumped over my head and took out running this way. Well, I'm telling it this way. So he took out running that way. He like, you run to the store. But as soon as I opened up the door and, like, got the courage to just get up and run, y'all, the car had came back up. Literally, like, I told y'all, the car busted right. They must have turned around and waited to see if somebody was gonna get out or whatever they was doing. They was trying to get their mans. The car had came back up. When the car came back up, they started seeing him walking and started while he on feet. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I honestly thought y'all there were dead. So at this point, like, y'all ever, ladies, if y'all been drunk at the club one night so y'all could vividly understand what I'm saying, y'all ever opened y'all door and squatted down to pee? When I seen the car, that's what I did. I squatted, closed my door as close as it could, and just squatted down in the middle of my door, like on the floor, so they couldn't even see me. So like I said, they were still shooting at him at this point. So I didn't see him no more, and the car went up the bridge. It went back up the bridge, okay? At this point, I'm just sitting there. I don't see him, and then I took off, and I ran to the store. The little gas station door right here on my right-hand side. I can't think of the name of the gas station, but it's right there on that bridge coming over. Fortification and Bailey at that four-way light. I ran to the store, y'all. It's so crazy because I remember, mind y'all, I had a wig on. I want to specify this so y'all can understand. Mind y'all, my window popped in the thing, so it's glass everywhere. glass on my face, glass in my hand, like chunks of glass in my hand. I'm bleeding, but I'm thinking that it's coming from my glass because I'm able to walk. Like I ran to the store, adrenaline rushing. I ran to the store. It's crazy because I remember everybody's face I seen at that store that day. And a girl, I just sat on the concrete, and it was an older man there. He like, call 911. Her car just got shut up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My first call, my mama. My car just got shot up. Then I called my BD like, my car just got shot up. My dad just dropped the TV off to him. He like, where you at or whatever like that. The police came, y'all. It's so crazy because as I was sitting out there before the police even arrived, let me not skip no steps. A girl that I grew up with so happened to be at the store. I always say I feel like them people that was at that store was my guardian angel. She looked at me. She said, Kay, you bleeding from your head. She was like, I was like, it's probably just glass. Like, I'm telling you, I was talking fine, like functioning, talking fine. When y'all see the pictures of my car, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? God is good. Cause yes, I was talking fine. She was like, you bleeding from your head. I think you need to take your wig out. But I'm the whole time like, it just gotta be glass. Like, cause glass was everywhere. Like all in my arms, all up my hands, glass was everywhere. Cause the glass ended up coming in on the car on us. Mind y'all, where the head part at, where you lean your head at on your car, like how you can lean your head back in your car, it was literally a hole that went straight through and through. Like, but didn't hit me nowhere. At least I thought. Like, it literally went through and through like a big ass hole, like where my head's supposed to go. Okay, so the police ended up pulling up. Y'all, I never forget because I was like, what the fuck wrong with these police officers? Okay, so JJ ended up running back from where he was. And I'm like, damn, I thought you was dead. Somebody pulled up, ended up taking him to Baptist. I didn't want to leave my car. So I sat on the sidewalk and waited on my mama. Okay, so my BD ended up pulling up. Mind y'all, my BD didn't know that I was talking to JJ. I was trying to keep it a secret. But when he pulled up, he asked me like, who you was with, JJ? And I was like, yeah, this and that. Okay, my mama ended up coming. My mama and my uncle. When they came, the police was talking to me, y'all. The police was like, why would somebody be shooting at you? And I didn't know. So I'm like, I don't know. Y'all, them officers looked at me and said, well, better look next time. Y'all know y'all gotta share, comment, like, and follow for part 4, because that's the end of part 2. The end of part 2 that cut off in this part 3. So y'all know what y'all got. Okay, so yes, y'all, I ended on the last part when I told y'all what the police officer said to me. So I don't know if I made it clear, y'all. It was 2 police officers that put up on the scene. They both were Black African American police officers, and he had asked me like straight up like, why they shoot your car up? And I'm like, I don't know, because y'all, honestly, I don't know. I don't know, sir. I don't know. And he literally looked me in my face, y'all, with a straight face, no empathy, no nothing, and was like, we'll better look next time, and walked out. So at this point, my mama and my uncle is pulling up on the scene as well. Yeah, I still got blood dripping down inside of my face, but I'm under the impression that it's coming from the glass because I had glass in both of my hands. As you can see, like that little thing right there, that was glass too, but they was able to get most of the glass out of my hand when I went to the hospital. I'll get to that part too. So I did tell y'all that my BD pulled up on the scene and asked me, was I with JJ? So I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was being sneaky. Me and my BD was not together no more at all. We both had moved on with our lives, but like I told y'all in the previous one, I met JJ through a mutual friend. So we all knew the same people, but technically I met him through my best friend, and we're gonna call my best friend in this series Light. We're gonna call him Light because you're just not gonna be around him sad, mad, none of that. He was literally like the light of the day. So we're gonna call him Light. So Light was my best friend, but he was my BD like right hand man, and Light knew that I was messing with JJ. Judge me if you want, to be honest, I really don't care. They weren't friends, but they knew of each other through mutual people. Hey, this is my life. Ain't nobody have to leave it but me. So yeah, Light knew that I was messing with JJ. It was a messy situation. That's neither here or there. So yeah, when my mama and them put up on the scene or whatever, she was asking me like if I was good. Yeah, I still didn't want to leave my car. Like I say, I never put my car in park. I guess from like the impact of the gunshots, like caused my car not to be able to move on its own. Mind y'all, I'll get to the part where how I found out like it got shot up over 30 times towards the end. So y'all, my mama was checking me, like making sure I was good. I was just like, I'm good. My head just dizzy. Like I had a whole bunch of glass in both of my hands. Like my face was kind of scratched up on this side. Like a little glass was on the side of my cheek, and blood was like dripping down my face. But I'm still not knowing like it's no bullet that done broke down in my head until I get to the hospital. Okay, so the police or whatever, like they got to take my car for the crime scene or whatever like that. So at this point, my mama is, I'm in the car with my mama and my uncle. I'm getting tongue twisted, and they drive me to the hospital, the nearest hospital. Now, if y'all was listening in the last part, I told y'all that JJ ended up running across the street to the gas station, and he so happened to see one of his homeboys, and he got drove to a different hospital. I wasn't finna just leave my car there, and my mama was already on the way, so I stayed. Okay, so we went to two separate hospitals. I'm in the hospital, but y'all, I'm talking. I feel like I'm fine. I'm scrolling on Instagram, like I'm seeing people post me say pull through. So I'm genuinely confused, y'all. Like, cause I'm fine, but I haven't said nothing to nobody. And if I ain't mistaken, y'all, I think at the time my phone was off. Like, I think my phone was off. So I really think I had to use somebody else's phone to call my mama. I did. My phone was off. I think my phone had literally just got cut off. So I'm at the hospital, whatever, they checking me. So they bring in these little things. I can't remember the name of them, but they come in a white wrapper. It look like a little mini mop. And they put it on your hand. And it's supposed to be able to just pour all the glass out my hand. So they were doing it to my hand. They checking me everywhere or whatever like that, asking me questions, asking me if I'm okay. And I just kept saying, I'm fine, but like my head is hurting really bad. But they just assuming it's coming, from what had just happened or whatever. I'm just steady saying like my head hurts so bad in this one spot. In this one spot on top of my head hurting like it's causing my eyes to hurt, like I'm starting to feel dizzy. Okay, so at this point I'm steady saying it, like I'm telling my mama, like when doctor was like, Mom, my head hurt, like it just started hurting out of nowhere. Like I don't know what it is, but my head hurting. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know what a CT scan is. It's when they take you and put you in this machine, and when you go through the machine, it's literally basically seeing stuff that the naked eye can't see. Mind y'all, I told y'all I had a wig on. I told y'all that a girl that I grew up with was at the gas station with me and told me, Kay, I think you need to take your wig off. You bleeding, but I never took my wig off at the gas station. Okay, so we at the hospital. They put me through the machine or whatever. So it ended up going off that something was in my head. After I came through the machine, they rolled me back there in the wheelchair. I came back in the room. She was like, we found something in the top of your head, but we just think it's glass. We're gonna need you to take your wig off. And she was like, what's under your wig? I'm like, a braid down. It's just braids. So I just snatched my wig off and my braids down. I had, I think, like 5 or 6 braids to the back. So when I took it off, you could see, like, I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. Like in the next part, I'm gonna show y'all the pictures before I even start talking. Or I might add it in here, or I might just make a separate video. Either way, I'm gonna show y'all the pictures next. So like it was like how you have a braid down, 4 braids down straight to the back, 4 or 5. Like right here in the top of my head, it's like a gash blood about like that big. Yeah, about like that big. It's just full of blood. So they assuming that it's glass. Okay, so my mama, she like, I gotta take your braids down. I'm gonna show the video as well. Mind y'all, I do want to disclose at the time that I'm going through all this, I'm not even knowing that my mama is battling cancer. So like at the time, I was not aware that my mama was sick. I wasn't aware she had cancer. I wasn't aware of none of this. And I ain't doing nothing but add more stress on her, y'all. To this day, I still feel bad about that. Unintentionally stressed, but I wasn't aware of what she was going through. I do want to disclose that so it could make sense when I get to later in the story. Okay, so yeah, she ended up taking my braids down. I got a video of her taking my braids down and just shaking her head. She was in the video saying, Kay, I don't know. So she took the braid down. Okay, so at this moment, 2 doctors came in. It was a lady and a male. I cannot remember their name. So he's looking around. He's like, we're going to put some numbing cream on it. He was like, because this isn't glass, it's a bullet fragment that has broke down in the top of your head, and we got to get it out. Mind y'all, I'm talking, I'm functioning, I'm able to text, I can see, but the only thing was I was having this weird headache, like that was causing my eyes to hurt, like at the top of my head, about like right here. Like I literally still have like, it didn't shrink now since time done went past, but I still probably got like when I get my hair braided down, I only let my grandma braid my hair down because it's about like some like the size of it in the top of my head, but it didn't closed up or whatever. So they put the numbing cream on and they swore up and down the numbing cream was gonna work. Y'all, they got the had grabbed something to pull it out. And when they grabbed something to pull it out, y'all, I promise I started crying in there. Cause what's going on? Y'all said it wasn't gonna hurt. Y'all said the numbing cream was gonna numb me up. What happened? Cause I'm feeling this. Okay, so at this point, my mama like, just relax, just let them take it out. Yeah, so they took out one piece of it, and there was still some more pieces of it. They took out the next piece of it. I'm gonna show the picture of it too. It don't look that big on the picture, but just imagine it being in your head. So it was literally like a bullet fragment that had broke down in the top of my head. Pieces of a bullet was in the top of my head, but I'm talking, I'm walking, I'm able to do everything fine, y'all. Not even knowing it's in my head. I was just so happy to start having these headaches while they were checking me out. And I expressed that I was having headaches, and they put me in a CT scan, and that's how they ended up finding out. They was finna get ready to send me home. They was finna get ready to send me home. Okay, so after that happened, they ended up putting a little bullet on a piece of tissue on the table. That's how I got the picture of it. I got a picture and a video of it that I'm gonna show y'all. That's how I got the picture of the bullet fragment or whatever like that. That had broke down in my head, and my mama, she just instantly started praying like, excuse me, this could have went a whole nother way. Okay, they just pulled a bullet fragment out your head. Like, all my friends and stuff was worried. Like, I always knew God was real because, like I told y'all in my previous video, like, I believe in God. Like, I grew up in the church house. But y'all, at that moment, mind y'all, I told y'all that where the cushion at where my head was, a bullet went straight through it, a hole about this big where my head was, but it didn't hit me. At least I thought it did. Yeah, I was like, God is so real. Like what the world, like I just got in a shootout. I'm just a girl. Like I'm just a girl. I had in my mind, like even though I knew, that's why I say I take full responsibility out for the role that I play in it. Because even though I knew what they had going on in the streets, I still chose to put myself in this situation, let him drive my car, put myself around those type of people, y'all. And like I almost lost my life. Like it's not even funny. Like I'm just looking back on it like God really spared me. Like he really spared me. But y'all, like, that's not even the end. Like, I don't know if y'all know this. I told y'all I wrote a book. So basically what I'm doing is I'm telling y'all my book in video form. So y'all know what y'all gotta do for part 5. Follow, like, comment, and share.
Jesus, look at this. This was her skull. This was her hand where the glass got into it. Man, she was so blessed. Look at that car. Like, God was definitely watching over her. And I hope this will help some other young girl. She was like 21. Y'all, she was very blessed. Somebody was praying for her every single night. And by the looks of it, y'all, she prayed for herself.
Okay, so y'all, before I even get into telling y'all that this is gonna be part 5, I need to just make a couple things clear real fast because I don't really like confusion on my page. So I went live not that long ago and a guy got on there stating that my page was misleading. So let me clear up a few things that he said. So number one, I have never got on here and said that I got shot 30 times. I said my car got shot over 30 times is what I said. I say that on every video because I don't want to mislead anyone. I did not get shot 30 times. My car got shot up over 30 times. I really thought that I was making that crystal clear. So I'm going to say it again just so I won't mislead anyone else. Number 2, I stated that I just wanted to bring awareness, and I was told, what could I bring awareness to? He said, what could I bring awareness to not get your car shot up 30 times? So my response back to that is going to be, when I say bring awareness, I mean such as females who put themselves in certain situations knowing the outcome or thinking that it won't happen to them, or just anyone going through a traumatic experience and are scared to speak out, or just dealing with any type of situation. It don't have to be similar to mine. People have gone through worse things. It might not be as bad, but it was a traumatic experience to you. I'm allowing them to get a voice. I'm speaking out because it might help someone near or far. That's what I mean when I say bring awareness. On top of that, it's almost April, so it's almost a month that all of this happened in. So I did just want to clear that up. Mind y'all, I never once said that I was a content creator or anything of that nature. I just got on here and told a story time based off something that happened to me in real life. Also something that I wrote a book about, and thought that my story, my living testimony, could help someone else. That's it, that's all. I don't want no confusion. Negative comments after that will definitely be ignored, but I don't want one bad apple to mess it up for everybody else. So yes, stop while you ahead, because I said God is working on me. I never said he was done. Thank you. Now let's get into part 5. So the last thing I told y'all was I was at the hospital after they pulled the bullet out of my head. So when they pulled it out or whatever, they sat it down on the table. I gotta go back and find a picture of it because I thought it was in the video that I posted, but I'm gonna go back and find it. It was like 3 pieces of it that had broke down in it that they had to get out. Okay, so at this point it's kind of bleeding or whatever, so they give me these little silver little papers. It comes with like some yellow things in it. If you ever broke anything, like I broke my finger before, my pinky, and it had a needle inside of it, and they wrapped the needle in a little yellow thing. It comes with ointment on it to help it heal. Those are the things that they put in the top of my head, and they wrapped it with a little white wrap. And I just had to sit in there and wait to be discharged. And they gave me some, I can't remember what kind of pills it was. It was basically like just for a headache or whatever like that. It might have been ibuprofen or Advil or something. I can't remember which one. So yes, after that, so me and my mom, we're sitting there waiting to get discharged. Everybody blowing her phone up because, like I say, people really didn't know like what exactly was going on. All they hearing is K Car got shot up. Like K Car just got shot up. This and that. Some people, you know, they didn't know what was going on. You know, once a rumor spread, boy, once a rumor go, the story gonna change every time it hits somebody new ears. Like you're never gonna know exactly what happened. So you're hearing it from me, the voice. I don't know what you heard. It could probably wasn't even true because they just get to saying stuff after a while. So anyway, yes, since we was sitting there waiting to get discharged, y'all, get his JJ felt. He called I don't know if he called or texted me. He did one of them. I want to say he called me talking about some, why are people telling you to push through and ain't nothing wrong with you. First of all, we're at 2 different hospitals. That's first and foremost. Second of all, I just lost a whole car that I paid cash for that I'm going to have to get fixed. And third of all, you're calling me talking about, why are people texting me talking about push through, and it's a whole female at the hospital with you. So yeah, but I didn't expect anything more. We were never exclusive, so I can't even say we were dating. We probably had been talking maybe like 5 months at the time. Had been talking like 5 months at the time, and I still was doing dibbling and dabbling too. But don't dare call me talking about some, why is they telling you to push through? This was very, very traumatic. So anyways, my mama didn't like him. Like she didn't like JJ at all, and she can't hide when she don't like somebody. She did not like JJ at all. Okay, so yeah, she didn't like him at all. So y'all, when I went through the situation, like mentally, I really don't know where I was at headspace mentally, because I had never experienced anything like that before. Like that was literally like my first time going through something like this. So mentally, I don't know where I was. I really was like kind of all over the place. So I will honestly say I really was just, after that, I really was just doing stuff to kind of like cope or whatever. So that night, once again, I didn't really learn too much from the situation. Like I knew like, okay, like God spared me, but I really started back doing the same thing I was doing, drinking and still linking with JJ. Like for real, it's sad now that I'm thinking about it, but at the time I was young, y'all, young, naive. Because why that night I went back to that boy house, I had my homegirl to drop me off over there, because y'all know my credit just got shot up. I had my homegirl to drop me off over there. My mama was so mad. She texted me like, now what if they come shoot his house up? Then what you gonna do? But at the time, I'm not even thinking about that like that, because it do make sense. Like if they just shot your car up with him in it, why wouldn't they come shoot his house up? But luckily they didn't though, y'all. But I'm just looking back on younger me. I was out of control. Cause girl, like why would you even go put yourself in another situation like that? Silly me. But like I said, y'all, I was young. I'm not even gonna say I was in love. I was in lust, and I really was just doing something. Like honestly, like I was basically like fresh out of a relationship and really just doing something. Like I say, mentally, I don't know where my mindset was mentally, like, because everything can happen so fast, and it was just so much, and it was my first time dealing with anything like this. So it was like, I'm just doing something. That's basically what I'm gonna say about it. Okay, so yeah, I went to his house that night. I had my friend to take me. My friend picked me up the next morning. Me and my mama had a long talk after that, y'all. A long talk after that. Okay, so yeah, I was still going out and partying. Like I said, I was not taking anything serious. Yeah, so this April, like a couple months go by, my mama gave me a deadline to be out her house. I turned 22 in July. My mama gave me a deadline to be out of her house or whatever like this. So I'm like, okay, I've been here for a minute. That's cool. I've been working a job. I've been stacking my money. I can handle this, getting back out there on my own by myself this time without my BD. Okay, cool. I had been applying for different places, y'all. Have been looking into trying to find me a new car. My mom was letting me use her car to get back and forth to work or whatever. And like I say, some months had passed. My birthday had came, everything. I turned 22 because it happened when I was 21. I had turned 22 and everything. My birthday had passed or whatever. I done got a better job. I'm stacking my money to find my places. My mama done gave me my deadline and everything. My mama was married. So her husband was having a talk with me because, like I told y'all, I was still going outside. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm still outside getting drunk probably every day. But I'm guessing that was kind of like my way to cope or just deal with what I had never really talked to nobody about. Because I ain't gonna lie, when it happened, y'all, my mama was like, you need to go see a therapist. Like, you need to talk to somebody. And my response to her was, black people don't go see therapists. Y'all, we need to. I should have been going to go talk to somebody because I was trying to go talk to that liquor and it was not working for me. Like, that's why I kept getting drunk every day like that. That was my coping mechanism. So, yeah, my stepdaddy had pulled me to the side one day, y'all. He just was like my mama, something was wrong, but we didn't know what it was. Like, but she was still going to work, so we weren't thinking it was nothing, like cancer. So he put me to the side, like, your mama's sick. Like, you need to take it serious or whatever like that. Going over my head, y'all. Going over my head. I promise I'm just still just in my own little world. So I had went out one night. I came home to my mama's house, y'all. I go to sleep. When y'all have a dream about something, believe it, y'all. I went to sleep. When I went to sleep, I remember it so vividly, y'all. I had a dream, and in my dream, I had a dream that my mama had told me that she had stage 4 cancer. Y'all, I woke up crying. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So y'all know me. I'm sorry. Once I get a whiff of something, I gotta investigate, y'all. So guess what I do? I went through my mama's phone. I shouldn't have invaded her privacy, but yes, I did. I went through her phone, y'all, and her friend was asking her, like, how you gonna tell the kids? Tell us what? Girl, you keeping secrets? Yeah, my heart was so broke. I didn't even know how to, like, approach the situation. Because it's like, I'm in my mind like, dang, I've been doing all these, running wild like this, not listening, hard-headed, adding extra stress on her, and she got cancer. So mind y'all, she gave me a deadline to be out the house, right? Alright, so y'all know what y'all gotta do for the next part. Follow, like, share, and comment.
She was definitely blessed and is blessed and highly favored. I do think this story will help out somebody else, especially in their early ages of 20, maybe a little younger. Like, they definitely have to hear this. You have to be careful who you hang around, who you call your friends, because you never know what they have going on or what they're trying to do. She put herself in a situation and she's holding accountability that, yes, if she wasn't around these type of people, she wouldn't have been in this situation. I am happy that God guided her and watched her through this time. Like 30 gunshots in her car, and only she get left with fragments of bullets in her skull. And didn't even know it. Like, that wig saved it too. Like, it was God in the wig. Like, I knew he created them for something. But this is serious. This is not a laughing matter. And I hope this story do help out other people. It can bring awareness. So whoever said it couldn't, like, it definitely can. And you can tell some people don't listen. So I don't even know why she addressed that person. She do have another part, but you guys, I got her information down in my description. So go check her out. Yeah, she was definitely blessed. You guys, if you are new here and watch to the end, don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to this channel. And if you are returning, y'all know how we like to do it. Like, comment, and share. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.